Welcome back, chess fans. Today we are looking at a golden rule of the endgame. Never use your king as the main defender of your pieces. In this endgame position, Black just confidently played their king to c5, stepping up to defend their knight on b6. The king on c5 seems perfectly placed, securely holding the knight. It looks incredibly solid, but Black has actually walked straight into a trap. White unleashes a crushing deflection tactic. The knight jumps to b3 with a brilliant check. Boom! Suddenly, the Black king is under heavy fire and has absolutely nowhere to advance or hide. Let's break down all the escape squares to see why this is so deadly. The b5 and b4 squares are completely locked down by our king and the pawn on a3. The d5 square is entirely controlled by our pawns and the knight on c3. Our checking knight now perfectly covers d4. And what if Black tries to grab a pawn? Well, our bishop on e2 perfectly defends the pawn on c4. With every forward and sideways square covered, Black has absolutely no choice but to retreat. The king is forced to step back to d6. And now, we see the fatal consequence of this sequence. Because the king was the main defender, it has now abandoned its post, leaving the knight completely exposed. Our king simply captures the knight on b6. White wins a full piece, instantly shattering Black's endgame dreams. This is a beautiful, short, and sweet deflection that perfectly illustrates why you should never rely on your king to babysit your pieces.